Taurus, it's Goddess Puff, and this is your next 72 hours for June 11th to the 13th. All right, jumping straight into it with an oracle card message for Taurus. For the next 72 hours, please, Spirit. Message for Taurus for the next 72 hours, and last shuffle for Taurus. Please excuse the noise. If you do hear a little bit of chirping, it's my guinea pigs. All right, we have rat, adaptability. We have black hound, foreboding. So I just got that as the overall energy for Aries. Lizard, survival. Overall energy is toad, fortune. Ooh, so you're going to come out of this. I mean, toad is always a great energy to see. So I feel like with the adaptability and survival, there's a message or warning to be prepared for, but nothing, I don't feel like it's anything negative. I feel like you've already been through this, or I feel like this is going to pass very quickly. I feel like with adaptability and foreboding, you're going to see it before it happens. And with survival, you have the skills to get through whatever this is, and you're going to be better for it. Like you're going to get I feel like with fortune, that's money, that's a payout. But let's get into the tarot and see. I don't know what it is whenever I get into readings. It's like a particular reading I do and I smell like strong weed for some reason. And no one's smoking here. No one smokes here. So I don't understand why I smell it. But let's get to the tarot. These cards are very different from my usual. Let's clarify this message for Taurus. The last shuffle. Please clarify this message for Taurus. And I can't pronounce all of these ones, but I can tell you what they mean. So let's get through it. We're going to learn together. So, I don't know why I always want to see this card, but we have Lucifer. I just think it's so funny the way it's like an angry teenager. Clarifying adaptability. I mean, I see it in the book, but I've never actually pulled it for anyone. Then we have Torngarsuk. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And we have Burr. Boo, I don't know, Burr. That's what we're going to call it. Overall energy is Astaroth. I always say Asheroth when I see it, but I try to pronounce it Astaroth. We're just going to call him Asheroth. All right, so let's see what Lucifer has to say. All right, focus on let me hold it up. Focus on finding sympathy and understanding for those with whom there is no agreement, even enemies. So, yes, with adaptability, you may be stuck with this person for a little bit. Maybe you work with this person or you live with this person. But it's like there's just no agreeing with them. They don't even want to agree to disagree. This is a person who wants to force their ideals onto you. I hope that isn't you, Taurus, because you've been known to be stubborn. But all right, I feel like if you're dealing with someone who's stubborn or another Taurus, ooh, child. But Spirit is telling you to adapt, not telling you to just agree with this person, but agree to disagree and disengage. Like, let them have the last word. Let them think they're right. Let them, just let it go. Because the more you argue, the more you allow that person to drain your energy. Just disengage and walk away. It takes practice, I'll tell you that much. But it'll save you a lot of time, energy, and effort. Because who are they going to argue with if you don't care? You know? I like to let people have it. I'm like, oh, you're right, you won. And just walk off. They can't upset you if you genuinely don't care. All right, we have Torngarsuk. Focus on strength and positive thinking even when in poor health. foreboding. So you may be coming down with a cold. I don't think it's anything serious, but you know what your current situation is. Maybe you're dealing with someone that's like this, and that's why they're so freaking cranky. But it doesn't even have to be poor health. I think it's like poor conditions, you know, metaphorically, a poor situation. It's focused on strength. I mean, you're probably tired of hearing that when you're in a bad situation. Focus on the positives. No one wants to hear that. But I feel like you are going to come out of this and like you'll weather this situation. It's just you have to hold your head high and buckle down for now. But I feel like it's definitely going to be over quicker than you think. All right, so we're going to read real quick and see what that's about. Focus on science, especially medicine and dietary concerns. So, I mean, it doesn't have to actually be a physical illness. You could be going through something mentally or emotionally right now. And maybe there's a certain type of medicine that'll help you, or some type of diet. Maybe it's something as simple as a certain vitamin or vegetable or whatever, or fruit that'll help you feel better or overcome this. Or maybe it's something more serious and you may need to see a doctor, but you'll know. I'm not diagnosing anyone. I'm not a doctor. But make sure you go to the doctors and check up on yourself and make sure you're good. This situation could be, I hope it's not stressing you out to the point where you really got to go to a doctor. Or this could be coupled with dealing with this situation, and being sick is not making it any better. All right, so we have Asheroth here. Beware of lusting to access. Oh, no, I'm reading the wrong thing. This is Asmodei. Where's Asheroth? This book be playing with me because I swear I switched to that page and I'll look away and it's a different page. They play. Beware of milking a perceived wrong or victim status to the point at which others begin to lose sympathy, and avoid the complaint or avoid the complainer. So, been there, done that. Let me tell you. Complaining about a situation. At some point, you'll even get tired of hearing yourself complain about it. What I've learned to do is, like, I've cried and been angry and just complained on my friends 1,000 times, myself, just anyone who will listen, until I got tired of hearing it myself. You know? And it just got to a point where I just stopped. I said, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to do something about it. You know what I mean? And it's not like you're just going to hurry up and change overnight. But I definitely saw way more progress in my life when I stopped complaining and started acting. I'll tell you that. My life drastically changed once I stopped, when I said, you know what? And there's nothing wrong with complaining. Definitely vent. We all need to vent. But too much, if anything, is a bad thing, you know. At some point, I was just like, I'm tired of complaining about it. I'm going to change it. So let's clarify this and get more insight. Or you could be dealing with someone who's like this. Not saying that this is you. So feel free to flip and reverse the roles. But I'm telling you, with adapting to a situation, because I feel like there's going to be some type of sudden change. With adapting to a situation, and you are going to survive through whatever this is, and a great fortune is going to come and help you get out of the situation because you decided to work through it. All right. I get to talking and I don't notice how many times I've shuffled. All right, so clarifying Lucifer is the Six of Cups. So you could be dealing with a child for some of you. Maybe you're pregnant. But this could also be someone from your past or someone you have a child with. Maybe there's a different disagreement about children. If you're going through a separation with someone, or you're arguing with someone you're dating, and you're like whether or not you want children. And we do have the Ten of Pentacles here, so this is about lineage. So for some of you, this is to do with the will and who gets the money, or who it goes to first after a passing, like the eldest son or daughter, whoever, or how it's divvied up or whatever. I think it's about children and lineage, whether you will decide to have kids or not. And if you're the child getting the inheritance, maybe there's arguments about who gets the inheritance, or maybe for some of you, you're arguing with a parent about putting them in a home, or like their health. Maybe you're arguing with an older person who's sick, or they don't even have to be older. You're arguing with someone who's sick, and they're refusing to get help because they don't want to admit that they're sick, or they don't want to feel old, or whatever. Or maybe a child's doing that to you. Also, the thing with the inheritance and the will, there's an argument about that being in the will or what you get. Also about having children with the Ten of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Yeah, this is about lineage. And okay, so we have, there is someone who's stubborn here. They won't budge. Either your child won't budge, your parent won't budge, or you won't on money or having kids or health. We have the King of Cups here. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the King of Pentacles. So that's you, Taurus. Whether you're male, female, or however you identify, non-binary. These are just energy. Masculine in tarot is the one taking action. The feminine is just the one receiving. We have two masculine energies here. Okay, so that's why there's no agreeing. You both are headstrong, but one's coming from like, I mean, I don't see anyone like purposefully trying to cause any harm here. It's just that both parties think that they're right. You know, in a situation like that, that's hard because it's like no one's actually trying to cause anything on purpose. It's just like you just both think that you're right in this situation or doing the right thing, but you're acting out of a place that's like pride and ego. Not saying it's you. Not saying, you know, I'm not here to point fingers. I'm just reading the cards. But let me go back to this. What does it say? Focus on strength and positive thinking even when in poor health. Okay, so it looks like he's mixing up a concoction here. So if you have a herbal remedy that has helped in the past, or you know someone who will, or this could be your doctor, physician, whoever. I mean, you're going to get through this. With the warning, you may come down. Something's coming that involves someone's health. That is the warning. I'm just being real. And that may be why someone's thinking about children or a will or something like that, inheritance. I don't think anything. Okay. For some of you, Five of Swords. You could be dealing with someone, a parent who's ill, and you may be arguing with your siblings about this or them about this. Let me keep going. Knight of Cups. Ten of Cups. Yeah, so we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So this is a well-off family, or there's someone in the family who is well-off. In this situation, there is at least one person who is well-off, and there's someone arguing about this fortune here. This money. And we have the Four of Cups as the overall energy. There's someone who's disinterested in either agreeing to the situation, or there's someone who's disinterested in making amends. Because you see the couple in the back, they're in harmony, they're happy, they're all over each other. This girl's offering the cup to whoever this is, and this person's refusing. They're disinterested. So someone here wants to make amends, and someone else does not want to. It's like, hit my sign. So the guy here is making this concoction, trying to help. So there's someone here who's trying to help, and the other person doesn't want to. And then look at even here. She's trying to make amends here. There's one mediator in this situation, could be you, trying to bring the family together because there's someone who's not feeling well in your family, and like all the family has come together, and someone here is trying to be the mediator, but someone here doesn't want to be. Focus on science, especially medicine and dietary concerns. And it's like here, he's tasting the concoction that he threw together with the Knight of Cups. And then the Ten of Cups. So it does come together in the end. Right now, someone is disinterested in making amends, but with a conscious effort, yeah, you're gonna make it through this. Make sure you're taking care of your health at this time. I can't stress that enough throughout this reading. Mental, emotional, physical. Focus on your health at this time. Your body is what you need to focus on. Your mental and emotional and physical state. I mean, you can take a horse, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, right? Even here with the Six of Cups, this bald guy is handing this woman the cup. So he takes it eventually. She's trying to hand the cup out. It's like you and this person end up working it out. For some of you, maybe this guy offered this cup and she's trying to pass it around and help others. Can't help everyone. Don't stress yourself out trying to make this work for a lot of you. But like just adapting and getting through it. I know this reading sounds like it's all over the place. The main story is, I'm going to wrap it up for you. Whether the metaphoric sickness, like someone's actually ill in this situation, or there's just a feud, it will come together. Okay, you will figure this out. I feel like you're the mediator in this. Eventually, this person will want the same. They do want the same. All right. But I think the best way to handle this situation is not by force. Yeah, so I'll just read this card again and I'll wrap it up. Beware of milking a perceived wrong or victim status to the point at which others begin to lose sympathy and avoid the complainer. So this could be someone else as well. Don't feed into that either. Because with the Four of Cups, someone's going to become disinterested in help, in wanting to help, or in wanting to make peace. I don't want to leave you with such a weird message, but I just think that there's a health concern and a family feud, which in the next 72 hours, but it will be resolved and things will even out. Just be fair here. For the lack of a better way of saying it, just be fair in this situation. Don't play too much of the victim, but also don't try to make anyone else don't try to force your hand. And don't feed into anyone else playing the victim. All right, Taurus, that is your reading for the next 72 hours. If it resonated, don't forget to give me a like, comment, subscribe, or share. And I send you peace, blessings, and love. Namaste.